Hey there, food fans. Welcome back to the Food for Thoughtcast with me, your host, Melissa Reagan, and my co-host with the most, Chef Steven Gonzalez. What's up, Steve?
Hey, buddy. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm super stoked. Tonight, we have a guest. We are talking to Chef Blackwell Smith from Lucky Cajun Seasoning. Hi, how are you?
Hello, how y'all doing?
Good.
Fantastic.
How's it going?
Super good. How's your Monday been so far? Has it been a Monday or has it been good?
My Mondays are always okay. So when you run a small business, there's no Monday, there's no weekend, there's no Friday, there's no Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's all days.
Every day.
So yeah, we had orders came in, so that's positive. I worked on stuff on the website. So I feel good about I had a productive day.
Nice. And Chef, where are you joining us from tonight?
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Amazing. All
How's
right.
the weather over there?
Yeah, how's that working out?
It's awesome. I mean, yes, this weekend was beautiful. Saturday morning was kind of windy and chilly, but Sunday was like out of control. It was perfect.
We're having a string of perfect days in Raleigh as well. It's sunny, no clouds, and like just, I don't know. It's warm, but not too hot, if that makes sense. It's just kind of perfect.
Right. It's just right.
Same in the vast desert of West Texas. Actually nice. No complaints.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Chef Blackwell, thank you so much for joining us. Every week we ask each other and our guests what was the most amazing thing you ate. And Steve, I think it's my turn to be in the hot seat.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're about due to go first.
That's right. It's okay. It's okay. You guys, I made buffalo. Bear with me. It's got a lot of layers. I made buffalo, tuna, mac and cheese, and put a little of that Cajun seasoning in there. Okay.
There you go.
I put fried eggs on top of it.
What?
And then I loaded the top like a baked potato. Cheese,
What's
sour
going
cream, bacon, green onion, like just stoner meal, but I don't smoke.
I was just say, are you taking gummies or something?
I wish it would probably even me out, but no, I just had some stuff, and I just want to do this. I don't know, man. It was good.
Started with an idea, ended with a dream.
Honestly, I had a packet of buffalo tuna. I'm on this big kick not to buy new groceries. I have to eat everything in the house.
Right.
I'm like, I'm not going to eat it. I need something to conceal this flavor. I'm a little bit iffy because it's me and tuna have a thing. And so I was like, I'm going to hide this in some mac and cheese. I was like, I'm going to season it so it's really spicy so I can't taste the tuna. The seasoning was phenomenal, by the way. Just the depth, I hate a Cajun seasoning that's all spice. I know you know what I mean, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It all hits right there and it's nothing but bite. And I'm not a fan. This was not that, right? This was layers and levels and like chef's kiss, but so good. So good.
Very nice.
Yeah. Steve, what about you?
So on Saturday, we went to my buddy's place called Chill and Vibe Grub Hub. And he has a little bit of everything. So like one of his specials was like chicharrones with guacamole and stuff like that. And of course, we got fried jalapenos. We got wings and we got a like a Philly cheesesteak, but with like, beef and shrimp. So it was like a surf and turf. Man, everything was so good. And I think I still have some leftovers, which I need to eat. But my God, I ate so much, so good.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
So, simple but delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
What about you?
Blackwell, what about you?
Okay, so I'm going to have to say two things. One was something somebody else made, and one was the one thing I made. Can we do that? Is that
of
fair?
Course.
Totally.
So there's this guy. So both of these are like farmers market, like markets where we go to and sell related. One on Sunday, I had these little baklava rolls that were coconut filled, like no nuts.
Yes, please.
And I was going like, you gotta be kidding me, dude. So he's killing me with these baklava rolls. He's gonna give me diabetes, I think. But they're not super sweet. But I was just like, this is freaking awesome. And then the thing I made was the market we did on Saturday. I got like this beet pasta and some sheep's milk feta. And then I boiled them and then sauteed some garlic and some kind of green, I can't remember, like arugula maybe, and then tossed it all up into the pasta and then sprinkled it with that like fresh feta.
Hell yeah.
It was really good. Yes.
I just want to get straight. You said beet
pasta. Yeah.
Okay,
So they just use like,
the juice is like dyed.
The juice. It actually had a little beet flavor, but not like, it wasn't like.
I bet that feta and that like earthy beet flavor was just like the zing and the umami. Like, oh man.
It all went together. It was delicious.
Sounds so good. I love a farmer's market. I haven't seen a rolled baklava in a hot minute, but like they always have pistachios. So I'm a coconut fiend.
This guy knows what he's doing.
Put it in anything.
He's from Athens, Greece, and so he's like real. He's the real deal. Like
that must be one of those
Greek
things
baker.
that you get some in somebody's house over there, and it's like not never see it in the tourist spot. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just happy he did it because I love coconut.
I cannot love coconut enough. It's so good. It's so good. Well, Chef, I want to hear about your story. I know part of it takes place in Baton Rouge. I know you sent me a cookbook that's really amazing. I know you got some seasonings, but yeah, I really do. Yeah. I really do.
I'm glad y'all like those.
Thank you so much. It's so generous. I can't wait to dig into it just a little bit more, but I want to hear your story in your own words.
Well, one I want to say, I think it's really important that I send people stuff because if you don't taste it, you're not going to understand how different it is because most of the time people haven't had that type of thing. So I just want to address that because I sent the stuff. But let's go back to cooking and how it started. And so where do we want to start from? Like how I started cooking or like how I fell in love with Cajun food or what happened?
Was it your grandma? Who's your culinary heroes? Like
okay.
Little Blackwell was cooking, like we want to hear it.
When I was a little kid, my grandma would make little pieces of dough. Mm-hmm. And I don't think they were like edible dough. I don't think it was like going to be anything. It was just like, here's something for you to play with. And so I think that was where it kind of started. Mm. And then I was growing up, I had like, I don't want to call it like sophisticated taste, but I had more adventurous taste. Like I like things like liver and onions.
You bougie.
I love it.
Right, as a kid, and I liked trying things.
Liver and onions as a kid.
I was like, hey, and I loved going to like the we used to go to this I don't know what it's called, but it was like a restaurant that it's like a club kind of, and they would have like big buffets with like roasted lamb and mint sauce and like all these crazy like dessert displays. I mean, but it was the 80s. It wasn't like high. It wasn't like high art Chattanooga food. Like it wasn't what's going on. But it was like steak and ale. It was fancy
salad bar
for the moment.
Yeah.
And I always loved that because I was just like, I can make whatever I want. I can have whatever I want.
Yes.
And then eventually I ended up going to high school in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I realized that their food was a lot more flavorful than the food that I grew up with. Like you do. And I went, what is going on? So like I say this, it's like tasting in black and white and then like full color.
Yeah.
And we're just kind of like, everything's kind of dull, kind of flat, and then everything's big and flavorful and layered in ways that I didn't ever think of.
Somebody's going to get mad at me about this, but that's how I feel about like when you cross the Mason-Dixon line. Like
I'm offended.
I don't know.
You can say that. You should say that. That's exactly what you're supposed to say.
There's really good food like in New England. There's really good food in like the Midwest, whatever. You can find it. But like when you're just talking about flavor is like when you eat food in the South, it's like, like, I don't know. I don't know. Depends on where you grew up, I guess. But like, please to continue. I'm so sorry.
And so, and also, well, I think I want to backpedal here for a second. So my dad also used to do things like we'd go and he would bake the barbecue. He would get like the kettle grill, and he would barbecue ribs and chicken. Like, so we had always were doing something on the grill during the summer. And there was this barbecue seasoning that they used to have here in Chattanooga called Lucius the King, and he was like the barbecue guy in the 80s. They still sell it. You can buy it. You can buy the recipe. I don't think he has anything to do with it, but you can buy Lucius King seasoning still today.
Nice.
And so that was like big thing too. I remember just gathering around and everybody eating and just enjoying it. And it was just kind of celebratory, right? And so fast forward again, back to Baton Rouge. And so I ended up going to culinary school because I fell in love with the food. And many years later, traveling around the country, I had this seasoning that I was messing with, and I would always add something or take something away. And it wasn't like necessarily tracked. Like, I didn't track what I was doing. I was just making it, and I was just having fun with it. And, one day during COVID, my son started asking for the seasoning on food. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about, the seasoning? He's like, no, that stuff that you make. And I went, what? I was like, the seasoning, those thing in the little jar over there. He's like, yeah. He said, I was like, well, what do you want it on? He's like, whatever. He just wanted the seasoning. And so I went, that just struck me as odd. So I was like, well, it looks like we got something here. And so obviously during COVID, everybody's like irritated with their life. And they're like, what the heck am I doing? So I had that moment, and then we started this company. And so the seasoning is a Cajun seasoning, and Lucky Cajun comes from it's a Cajun seasoning. So I don't know. It just kind of came out of like, here's this opportunity.
Yeah. Maybe
to make lucky. A thing. And so here I am. And so it's like, hey, Lucky Cajun. So it wasn't, it's not like a lot of people think that maybe I'm saying I'm Lucky Cajun. Like, that's not the intention.
You were the Lucky Cajun.
I know. And I think that was some bad advice from somebody I was working with early on. So it happens. Things happen.
You need a little cartoon mascot. He can be the Lucky Cajun.
I do have a little guy. I do have a little a guy riding a crawfish with like a horseshoe kind of art thing on some stuff. So that's what I say. He's the Lucky Cajun. Not me. I just made him up. I just made up the seasoning.
You got lucky.
Yeah, I got lucky. I got lucky with my Cajun seasoning.
Love
that's
it.
True.
So it started during COVID. I mean, that's incredible.
And so we made the seasoning. And so at first I was kind of gun shy about, I didn't want to get into making it. I didn't want to get into the process of being the person that produced it. I didn't want to, I don't know. I wasn't in a place in my head where I was like, okay, I can manage all this stuff. I wasn't there. And sending it out to multiple places, like 5 or 6 different places, trying to get people to make it right. What I realized is that the fresh ground nature of what we did was the thing that made it good. There was no other way to recreate it but me making it.
Yeah.
There wasn't another way. And they wouldn't even, it wasn't even like, they didn't even touch it. And I was just going like, what? Like, why? And then it just kind of all occurred to me. I was like, I just need to do it. I just need to be the person that does it. And so we just figured it out, and we got a website that's poorly named. And then here we are. So here we are a few years later down the road, and we're trying to get like traction on the interwebs. And so we're reaching out to people like y'all to like sit and talk about food and have that conversation with other people.
We like food.
Yeah.
Just
I like food.
Yeah. It's all right.
This is how it happens though, man. Like this is how you build that, that following. You've got a customer now. Like, I'm gonna keep buying this stuff. So I think it's great.
I've got it right here in front of me. So
yeah, buddy.
Wait, why is it blurring? There we go. So
It's because you got your
sort of.
filter.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Camera's
But,
filtered.
I mean, I used the Blackbeard smoke on some ribs, and holy cow, I mean, out of this world. And of course, I did
Awesome.
you wrap it around the pineapple and all that, and my rack was too short because it didn't go. But regardless, at the end result, out of this world, phenomenal. So, this one,
Cool.
the jerk seasoning, I also put on some wings as well because of course chicken wings takes on almost any kind of flavor. But the jerk seasoning, damn, it was good. Really, really good.
Oh, you had different ones than I did.
I did bring them
I
upstairs.
think I did. I think I went. I thought about it. I was like, Texas is going to get different than the other. And you said,
No, and then-
Raleigh, you're going to get different ones because it just made sense.
I respect that.
Tomorrow we'll do Taco Tuesday. Yes, I brought every single seasoning.
I also
upstairs.
had them. Oh my god.
We gotta stop
I have
doing
them.
filters, man.
I know, but the background looks so cool.
Yeah, it
I
kind of
won't do it. I won't do it. Like, I turn it off.
Well,
But-
I mean, we could talk about about that, why fresh ground is better if you want to. I really like the subject.
I do want to hear about it, actually.
I really like the subject because, frankly, there's literally nobody else doing this. It's kind of like I stumbled across this $1 million idea and didn't even realize I was doing it. And so in the food industry, the easiest way, there's no way to guarantee freshness of when your spices were ground because it's just the nature of getting product to the market. So I'm not faulting anybody for creating a business or being in the business of doing that. What I'm saying is that given the modern state of technology, I can make a website, I can ship things easily, I can do it my way. I don't have to do it the way they did it. I don't have to do it a way where you get it the year you find it the year is expired. That date doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That date is irrelevant because seasoning is never going to go bad. It's never going to go bad in the way that it's going to make you sick.
Yeah.
It's not going to be harmful to your health. Is it going to be harmful to your taste buds? Possibly. Is it going to taste like anything? Maybe, maybe not. It just depends. So, what we realized was that the date it's ground is the most important date, or at least it is for us.
Why is
because that was we flipped it. We flipped the script. We're just doing it backwards. And so it's just interesting because a lot of people, I want to go back to what we're talking about, sending you the product. If I would just said it was better, you may or may not have believed me, but experiencing it, you get it. It's a clear difference. It's a clear, when this is better than what you generally are going to get at the store.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I hear that. Hey, look, I'm not going to lie. I'm the person that I have cinnamon in my cabinet that's probably 2 years old.
Right?
Look, I just use more.
About this too.
I just use more.
We can talk about this. We can totally talk about this. There's this. We get stuck. We're stuck in this idea that it hasn't gone bad for some reason because it doesn't show signs.
Oh, of course.
A piece of chicken or a tomato or a piece of bread.
Even as a chef, right? I have a pepper mill. I have a little salt cellar, right? I have the foo-foo things that I like, the things that I appreciate. I also have the black square can of the ground pepper because that pepper tastes better on potato salad. I don't make the rules. It's the texture.
Right?
Fried eggs and potato salad, tastes better. And then everything else I like fresh grind. I don't know. It's just
there's no right or wrong. That's what I'm trying. I want to I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm not here to shame anybody for anybody's taste.
Totally.
That is not my goal. My goal is to just share
share something.
We're
awesome
here.
Of course.
We can do this. You can do it a different way.
Well, Chef, I'm going to tell you right now that I'm going to turn my filter off so that the camera can pick up the.
Are you going to show us the cans of McCormick and the spices?
No. I just want everybody to see Me and lemon pepper have a really complicated history. When lemon pepper came out in the 90s, my grandmother discovered it, and all of a sudden we had lemon pepper everything. And you know, lemon pepper is like really good on like catfish and pork loin and chicken, but like we would have like lemon pepper couscous. Like there was just no limit to like.
There's no limit.
She was like,
Oh my
this
gosh.
she was like, this is the shit, right? Like there was Lowry's, there was Tony's, there was a Cavender's. There was some things on heavy rotation in the house. Well, I want everybody to know that on Sunday night I made pasta salad with this Lucky Lemon Dilly Pepper. It was incredible. So it's half gone now, but it was beautiful. I don't like a mayonnaise-y pasta salad, so I go half cream cheese, half Italian dressing, and whisk it. I did this seasoning. I diced up an English cucumber, and I did a can of Fiesta corn. Very like nothing really fancy about this. I was feeding a crowd, and it crushed. I done fought for leftovers. I got like this much out of 2 9x13 cans.
You had to fight them? Did you have to push them off? Be like, I'm going to go fill this bowl back up?
I got one.
And then not bring it back?
Yeah, I got one tiny Tupperware to take home out of 2 9x13 pans.
Well, you can make it again.
Oh, I'm going to make it again. Intend to, but now I have
share
to
the recipe. Share the recipe on when on the description of the video.
Yeah, 100%.
Or the blog, excuse me.
Yeah, absolutely. Now I have to keep buying it to keep me in the pasta salad to which I am accustomed now. So it was so good. I'm telling you, you won me over with that one. And then the Black Label on wings was phenomenal. I had air fried some wings and some potato wedges. Had it on both. So good. And I'm a sauce girl. Like I'm not a dry rub wing girl. So I was like, I'm gonna give this a shot. Done. Sold.
You can put sauce on it too. You could put that as your base and like glaze it or something for sure.
Yeah, so good. So good. Would it be blasphemy if I told you that I kind of wanted hoisin with it? I'm weird.
You kind of want a what?
I wanted hoisin with it. Like
once again, there's no wrong thing. So like
I'm the scapegoat for weird things.
I went into making a few of our blends. Like one is the jerk. I made that because I love jerk chicken. Like that's one of my favorite. Like if I could make that 2 or 3 times a week without people getting mad at me, I would be okay. I would be okay. Like give me some like little pigeon peas and some plantains. I'm ready to go.
Yes.
And so when you make stuff, people do whatever they want with it, right? Like there's no, and so people came back to me with what they were using the jerk on. They were using it on burgers, in their mac and cheese. They were making like spicing their sloppy joes mix up with it.
Yes.
They were putting on shrimp, fish, eggs, popcorn, bacon, grilled veggies. And I went in burgers and I was like, what? I was like, what are you talking about? Smoked cream cheese, like all this stuff that I didn't ever think of. Like all these things that like came to mind. I was like, what in the world? And so what I kind of had this epiphany like last week was all seasoning is all-purpose seasoning. It's just a matter of taste. And I think that the idea that one thing is for fish and that like all that kind of thing is just a marketing thing.
It's a guideline. It really is.
It's just a marketing thing.
There's a really, really great friend of ours, friend of the show, Chris Finch, and I want to send you some of his barbecue rub because I think you would enjoy it. Not that I think it's competing with your stuff, right? But Chris Finch from Garland, Texas, he has a Lone Star beef rub, and I was telling him one time, I was like, I've only ever used this on vegetables. Like it's good. It's good. It has beef in the name. He goes, in our house we put on everything. So, yeah,
exactly.
What I really like about the jerk seasoning is one of the ingredients is Scotch bonnet peppers. And of course, all you think of is like hot, not spicy at all. Like you get that little bit of kick, but it's not overwhelming. Like I think these seasonings are just so well balanced.
We're not. We're trying. Here's what we're trying to do. We're trying to chilies have a ton of flavor in them.
Yeah,
and hot, and that's I think what people that like really spicy food, like I think that they taste that more than most people. And so what I try to do is I try to maximize that chili taste without going over the edge, to not going to where you just taste hot.
Yeah.
Like you can still taste everything in they're enhancing flavor instead of like masking it maybe.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's fun. We made a new jerk. It's called Total Jerk. And we add a scorpion pepper to it. Same. So we did make a hot one. Yeah, we got like 4 new blends now.
I want it.
So like on the,
right, I'm gonna go buy all the things.
Could you put like a picture of Steve Martin from The Jerk? Like
no,
I don't know if that's a copyright thing, but you know,
I think that would get pulled down. I think they would.
but yeah, even like on the smoky Cajun, you know, you got smoked habanero. Again, for someone like me, I see stuff like that. I'm like, might be a little too much, but we're gonna try this and out of this world, phenomenal. You know. And I know a lot of people who like to brag on how spicy they can go. Oh, yeah, I can eat this and I can eat ghost peppers and all this other nonsense. And it's like, you have fun with that. I'm going to enjoy my food. But like with these, like I said, the spice kick, you get a little bit, but the flavor kick, holy cow, it's out of this world.
That's what I'm saying. There's tons of flavor in there if you get everything like lined up right.
Yeah.
And so another thing, jerk, like the jerk, the main spice in it is allspice. And so when it's fresh ground, it almost has a sweet flavor. So we don't even there's no sugar in our jerk seasoning, but it does taste like it has a little bit.
There's something about allspice that can really give that like kind of nutmeg, right? Like it's really has that like sweetness, kind of honey notes or
it's
whatever.
Allspice. It's all the spices.
I remember where I remember going to Jamaica for the first time, and they will feed white people like myself. You know, they will feed us what they think we want to eat, maybe. And I was like, no, I want what you're eating. I'm good. I want what you're eating. They brought out a plate of curried goat, jerk chicken, Reese Peasy, all of it. It was like Thanksgiving. And so they tried to give me Thanksgiving. I was like, I don't want Thanksgiving. I don't even eat Thanksgiving.
Like I've had that before.
I was like, I want what y'all are eating today since you're not celebrating this. And they brought it all out. One of the things they had where we were was a jerk burger, but they had taken all the jerk flavor and just put it into a sauce. And it basically has just dunked the entire innards of the burger and like put 2 buns around it. You kind of had to like assume the stance like over a trash can. Dude.
That's awesome.
It's so good. I think I lost a pound just sweating eating it because it was hot. It was hot, but I like hot, so it's fine. Right. It really turned on all the endorphins. I was like, if this is like the happy chemicals, then I'm happy. I like it. It's so good. So you moved on from playing with pieces of dough, and you went to culinary school. What would you tell somebody who is interested in culinary school? I'm always interested in getting another chef's take on this.
Like what? Like.
Would you tell them it's a good idea?
Okay. If you have to pay for the whole thing, that's risky. Because it can be kind of expensive, and like the reality is that you're not going to be the head chef when you graduate from culinary school and make enough money to pay for it. You're going to be the grunt. You're going to be the low man on the totem pole. So I think there might be an ethical issue with it. Like they promote it as like here's these, you know, they kind of make it look like it's this glamorous thing, and I think people get into it and they're like, what happened?
Oh, it's 100. It's like 100% predatory. Because I don't think
they're all like. Here's the thing. Like I don't think every school is like that. I'm just saying.
Of course,
a lot of it can be.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of schools like won't let you enter the culinary school unless you've worked in restaurant kitchens. Like it's kind of like, you know what you're getting into, and you know, like this is what, you know what the drill, you know what the deal is.
Steve and I went to culinary school together, and then reconnected reconnected after a number of years, and do this podcast together now. And that was not the case with our school. If you could sign a check, you could get in.
Oh,
yeah.
So, but we both are like, you know, wildly successful and whatnot. But I just laugh because people go like, "Oh, you're a chef? Like, I want to go to culinary school." I'm like, see if there's an art institute. Maybe it's cheaper. I don't know what to tell you. Like, pay your bills. It's really important. Make sure you can pay your rent and you have money to eat, and like go work in a restaurant and learn there.
You can learn there.
See if you actually
You totally. It's way better learning.
Yeah. See if you actually like it first, because if you don't, you're just gonna be miserable paying off a loan. Like, you know,
stuck in this field where you're like, what in the world am I
because
doing?
you have to be a little bit cracked and really love this work to do it.
I got burnt out.
Mm-hmm.
I had to
You got the itis.
exit, and I was just like, I'm done. Like I couldn't deal with the it just was like it was the same cast, the characters at every restaurant. And I was like, I don't want to talk to these people anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear the stupid stories anymore. Like I just couldn't do it.
I get it.
And so I stopped doing restaurants. It was over.
The one that always got me was everyone that said, I went to going to school, I'm a chef. It took me a long time to say something along those lines. And even then, like, I don't call myself chef. I mean, I do for some of my social media stuff, but like, even then it's still kind of like, it weirds me out from time to time. Yeah. And the only reason why I'm like that is because I went to, I worked with, you work with like you were saying, a cast of characters over the years, and you always get that one who's like, man, I'll outcook you. And it's like, man, your food sucks. Like, you should not call yourself chef. You should go back to culinary school or something, like, come on. That's the one that always gets me.
You should get an update. You should update your palate. I think that I also think that, like, if you don't have a good palate, you're never going to be a great cook. You're just not. I don't think it's something. I don't think if you can train it. It's either you. I think you can learn it. I think you can want it, and you can develop it, but you can't like force somebody. You can't be like, they're not gonna. It's not gonna work. It doesn't work.
I get that. I totally get that. I mean, a great example is like, I kind of think lobster is overrated, but I can make it 30 different ways that you'll love.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if it was if I felt so passionately about it that I wouldn't eat it, wouldn't taste it, and wouldn't use it, then it's extremely limiting, right? Like, I don't care for licorice, particularly anise or fennel, but I've tasted a lot of things over the years where I'm like, okay, I can see that. Like, okay, this wasn't terrible. Like, it's still not my first choice, but I think in that way you can learn to like something if you taste it in the right way.
Right.
But developing somebody's palate to be deep is not a thing, I don't think.
Like Cajun seasoning. Like like I have people come up to my tent like every weekend. It's the same. I hear the same thing. I don't like Cajun seasoning, and I go, well, maybe that's because you haven't had good Cajun.
You haven't had mine
before.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you. And so, and another thing about what we, and they taste it and they go, it's not that salty. It's like, well, no, it's not, because I didn't just fill it full of salt. I've got stuff. I mean, there's salt in it to activate the flavors because you need that.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of things that are about what we do that it's like a barrier between people are scared of it. And I can't, once again, you can't change people's minds about stuff, but like, I think there's a lot of people that would really like what we would do if they would just taste it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You might be surprised.
Yeah, you could be surprised. So how many different flavor blends do you have currently, and are you working on anything new?
Okay, so currently, we had 12, and now we're added those 4 more. So the new ones are what we call Bebe. And Bebe is there's no chili peppers, there's no like black pepper in it. And but it's a base seasoning with all these other spices, so it's really big and flavorful, but not spicy hot. And the logo is a mermaid voodoo doll with the lighthouse crown. I love it. Yes. That's Bebe. And then we have the Total Jerk, which is just our jerk seasoning with scorpion peppers. So it's the same exact blend.
I'm so in. I love scorpion peppers.
And then we made a blackening seasoning with scorpion pepper. and it's not really like, I'm calling it like a tropical blackening seasoning. You're like, because it's not like a Cajun blend. It's a little different, but it's definitely like hot, and it's definitely like you can blacken with it, and it tastes awesome. And then the other thing we have is called Muay Thai, and Muay Thai is like a Thai all-purpose seasoning that you can turn into like a yellow curry. So it's got turmeric, galangal, Thai basil, lemongrass, white pepper, thyme, Thai red chili. So it's got all like the classic. It's all like, it smells like a Thai restaurant when you like it.
I'm so ready.
I'm ready too. I love it. It's pretty good. So it's really awesome on like grilled meats, but new stuff. So new things. We have a hot sauce that another hot sauce. We have one hot sauce right now that's a green cayenne sauce. It's vinegar based. We use distilled vinegar and barrel aged Prosecco vinegar. So it's like sharp and smooth finish on the back end. And then we're doing this other one that's like, it's Thai, red chili, Scotch bonnet, and orange fatali pepper with like other little like light spice in it, like not like, I guess like turmeric and thyme and black pepper, garlic, salt, and with rice wine vinegar. And we're calling that Lucky Sunshine. And then we're gonna do a garlic allium heavy version of the Black Label.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like a garlic. It's gonna be like, we're just gonna load it up.
Is it gonna skew like ranch or like Italian?
No, it's just gonna be the Black Label. Basically, we're gonna take that blend, and then we're gonna add like shallots, chives, black garlic, whatever. We're gonna load it up, so it's gonna be this like really oniony, garlicky,
that sounds so
Cajun
good.
blend, and then we're gonna call that Vampire Bullets.
Yes. I'm so excited.
We're gonna call that Vampire Bullets.
So
then what else? Right now I'm kind of like, I'm not even going to release that other one because I haven't even put these other new ones on the website yet. So it's like, like there's like, it's a process. So I don't like to go ahead of it too far. And then we also got another cookbook that's coming out whenever it's finished, but I haven't like formatted it to be ready for printing, because that's a whole nother thing. Because I self-publish because nobody's going to publish my stuff because I'm a crazy person. It's not like a traditional cookbook type situation.
Speaking of which, I was going through it, and I like how you address like, hey, there's no pretty pictures to make you feel like you can't cook. Like it says it right on the back. Like those food photos are generally inedible anyways. That's which is funny.
It's true.
Because, well, like when I did my cookbook, like I took like everything was edible because of course it was like me and a buddy. Like I was living in an apartment at the time, so we like ate everything that was put up. Like we didn't do like the fancy food pictures where you put like hairspray on stuff to make it look shiny and whatnot. Like it was what it was, And I just got lucky that my buddy knew how to take good pictures and make it look good, You
can. You don't have to do it like that. It's just right. Obviously, people make beautiful food. Obviously, that's a thing. But a lot of times,
I just love the approach, though. Like I just love your approach to it.
Oh, thank you. Well, so my thing was, it was going back to who is the cookbook for? Is it for me, or is it for someone reading it? And if it's for someone reading it, I want to encourage people. I want to make people feel encouraged, not discouraged.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I think people have hang-ups with learning how to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. For whatever that is, it's a real thing. And but I also wanted to make it for people that make it interesting enough to where like people like you would like it too. So I think I accomplished it. I hope I did. And to where it can appeal to like people interested in cooking, and like it's entertaining and informative for all types of people at all different levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I like when things are easily approachable. Like I understand that I do, and I don't understand people's hesitance to like not cook without a recipe. I don't use recipes often at home unless I'm baking. You know, it's a suggestion, it's a guideline, it's kind of a skeleton. But I get when people just want that comfort. They need the guidance, you know. But they're so afraid to get anything wrong, which, like, rightfully so, right? Groceries are so expensive right now that nobody has time to be like messing around and making something three times,
screw it up,
or like,
and
and then end up with something you can't
$80.
eat or you don't want to eat. You're like, I get that too, you know. I'm like, okay, I understand that, you know.
Failure is public.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna everybody's ready to eat, and then it's like, is it okay?
Womp womp.
Is it edible? So I was in the next book. I thought about this. So when you do a book, okay. So there was initially, it was like, I want to make this big cookbook. I had this idea that it was going to be this big cookbook, and it was to be all these different things. And I never got started. And then I kind of sat back and I went, what if I just took a subject just to get something started, just to make something and just create something and just self-publish it and just do it. And that's what this is. But in the process of doing it, the smaller book, what I realized was, like, I came up with new ideas that I could put into another one. And so I could have developed the quality or uniqueness or whatever. I could make it better, I think, or make it different. And so one was, like, in the books, you'll see those line drawings, right? So in the new one that we're going to do, it's going to have bigger line drawings that are full page. So it's going to be like a coloring cookbook. And we're going to do that. And then
I'm so in.
Heck yeah.
And then I kind of was thinking about, like, what is these hangups that people have with cooking? And I realized is that if someone has the recipe, but they don't have the skill set to do it, the recipe is useless. Right? So it's like, recipe is just like this guideline, but if you don't know how to, like, use the knife and, like, sear this and cut of this,
Sure,
then all of that's irrelevant. So what we decided to do was, it's a fish cookbook, and what we do is talk about the different techniques of cooking, and then what types of fish go good with that. And then here's a whole list of sauces that you can make that are different skill levels, different abilities, and sides that you can go with this, and you can mix and match those however you want.
Nice.
And you can have a great meal. So it's like, I'm calling it the anatomy of the bite. And then also we're going to have, for the things that are a little more complicated, like grilling fish, we're going to have little YouTube tutorials. Like, I have a little QR code that goes to, like, a YouTube tutorial so they can see
brilliant.
me doing it. And so they're not like, how the heck do I do this? I'm going to show you. And it just got more and more fun and more interesting. And so, like, and then when I get through with publishing this one, I'll probably have another idea. I'll be like, I should have done that. I should have done this. And I'll write all that down, and then we'll do another one next year. And then we'll just keep going. And then who knows? I don't know where it's going to take me. You know what I mean? Because I'm all open. I'm completely open to doing anything.
Yeah.
I'm not like afraid of, like, I'm not trying to have a, New York bestseller. I'm not trying to sell 1,000 copies. Like, I'm trying to just, like, make as many as I can and sell as many as I can and make it as fun and useful as possible.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that so much. You've been doing this since COVID, you said?
Yeah, it kind of started during, like, the process started during COVID. So, like, when we were trying to get people to getting co-packers to do it and getting fed up with that, like, that was a really frustrating time. But it was also led me to understanding, like, what made the product important. What was important about what we were doing was the process of grinding it fresh and getting it to people as soon as possible.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I don't think everyone realizes that either. It's like the little steps that make a huge difference, and some people forget along the way.
Right. It's it's little things. I mean, every chef, every food scientist, every person that works with food at a high level is all going to pretty much agree that fresh ground spices taste better. Like, it's not
100%.
Like, there's not someone out there going, except for you're like little black pepper in there.
It's just
but
for those
most
two,
people, but
it's just for those
everybody-
2 things. It might as well be like black pepper dust at that point. But I can't explain why. It's
I
just
get it.
good.
I totally
don't
get
know.
it. There's things that I use that like people are like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Man, I can't help it." I like the flavor.
I like what
the
I
taste.
like.
But that's what I'm saying. It's
Right.
like it's not. Most people are going to agree that it's that, and so it's just. I think it's it's one of those really interesting things. That's like we're all like so many people are doing it wrong, but everybody knows that they're doing it wrong, and no one's done anything about it. No one's trying to do anything about it. So I'm trying to do something about it. I also have an article on our website called Lucky Cajun Science of the Sizzle. And so like we were, part of growing online is like learning how to deal with Google, right? And learning how to like SEO and all that stuff.
How
I'm
to
sure
get
that
it,
y'all think about all those
steer
things, right?
to you, right?
And so what we decided to do, we were like, how do I get people to our website? So what we're doing right now is like I'm handing out little things and to our people at the market saying, Google Lucky Cajun Science of the Sizzle, read the article, go to the bottom, put your name in and be entered to win money. So I was like, not like actual money, but store credit. Because I was like, if we don't get people to the website, then they're not going to bring people to the website. Right. So we're just coming up with fun ways to do everything and like make it a thing. So I'm calling it like fighting the algorithm. People love that. Kicking Google in the data centers. People like that. So we're having fun with it and making it fun. And I'm literally I think this is going to be like my whole centerpiece to like my content, like literally going forward until because I'm like, this is the thing. It's fun. It's funny. It gets people engaged. It gets people reading about the stuff that we're talking about. And so it kind of like it does all these different things at once.
Yeah. Checks all the boxes. Yeah. So you talked about having a tent. So I assume that's like the local farmers market where you are.
There's a bunch of different stuff. So there's like on Thursday, there's a little farmers market in Ottawa, and then there's going to be another one that's at the Chattanooga Choo Choo that we're going to do. There's a free live music thing downtown Chattanooga on Friday night. We'll be there. Saturday, there's like multiple markets, so sometimes we're always at one, but sometimes we'll be at like 2 or 3 other ones, just depending on.
You can be everywhere.
We try to be as many places as we can be. And then Sunday is the big one. It's the Chattanooga market, and that's where I got the coconut baklava. And
now, how many people are working with you? Because at first I thought it was like you, but then you're saying we. So I'm like,
so we meaning like people helping with the markets. So like at the Chattanooga market, it was like me, and then there's this lady who's talking to people and talking about like the article and getting them to do it there. Because like if you give somebody a handout, guess what? They might forget. It might go in a pile. So we were literally trying to get people to do it right then. And we ended up through through social media and handing out and talking to people and our email list, we got like 100 people hitting that page this weekend. So that's like pretty, like compared to what was happening before, which was none. Like it's like we still got people going. So like there's still people like dinging on it right now. So I'm gonna just keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. If I gotta play their game, I'm just gonna play their game. I'll just figure it out.
I love it.
Whatever it is, I intend to win at some level. I don't know like what the level is. I don't know where this is all gonna take me, but I am not giving up on what we're doing. I'm not. This is it. There is no other. That's
what it takes.
This is Plan Z, and this is Pan Z. There is no other plan. This is the one. Here we are. We're at the end of the road. Like this is it. There's no other option. Burn the bridges.
So where can people find you? Like, so you got a website. Are you like on the socials and all that stuff?
Yes, I'm on social media. So we're on YouTube. Lucky Cajun Seasoning on YouTube, Lucky Cajun Seasoning on Instagram, Lucky Cajun on Facebook. Those are kind of like the main places where we're at. And then the website is theluckycajun.com. And you can find that article. Lucky Cajun Science of the Sizzle. Google it. Google it now. Google it. Don't wait.
Hold on, wait. I'm getting your socials right now. Following you there.
So what we did, so today, like this was the thing that we did. Today I put, like this weekend, it was like, hey, send me a screenshot of the thing of you being on the thing. And today it was like I put in a like a raffle widget at the bottom of the article. So what that forces people to do is to go to the bottom of the article to fill out the form, which is another thing that Google looks at. I know I shouldn't even be talking about this, but
all the things,
it's what I think about now.
All like, the things in your house are listing right now.
I'll know I'll like, at first it was like I needed to be the guy that made an awesome seasoning and food products. But now I'm the guy that has to learn how to market and sell those awesome seasonings and products. Like that's the new person I have to be. And so, I mean, I'm in it. Like I'm learning stuff. Somebody was like saying, you need to hire like people. And I was like, no, if I need to know how to do it. So if I hire somebody, I know if they're full of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at some point I'm going to have to hire somebody, right? At some point I'm going to have to hand off more.
You have to know how to do their job.
And so, I'm going to have to know, right. Or else it's like hiring a car mechanic. Like if you know nothing about cars, they can basically tell you anything. And so this Google is complicated like a car. So I didn't want to be like, it's complicated. So I wanted to make sure I understood it thoroughly. And also that's to my benefit. Like a lot of people aren't going to spend the time to do that. Most seasoning people are not going to, or hot sauce people are not going to go,
sure,
all right, I'm going to do all this weird stuff that feels unnecessary, right? But I'm on a mission, so I have to do it.
I love it. I can't. I'm here for all the things that you accomplish with your mission. But I want to know if there are other sauces coming.
The Lucky Sunshine.
Okay.
That's the sauce. That's the next sauce. I mean, it's already made. So hot sauces are a little different than seasonings. Seasonings all fall into a category of like production. So I can do any kind of seasoning I want.
Sure.
I can also, under my license, I can do I could make like dried food mixes too. Like anything that's dry.
Yeah.
I can put into a bag and sell around the US. Hot sauces, you have to get those tested because they're potentially hazardous. And if you don't have your chemistry right and pH balance right, you can have something that's can explode. It can poison people. Yeah. And so you don't want to do that. You don't want to hurt people. So they just like to test it. So I have in the testing process with that right now. And then maybe there's I don't know. I don't have another one. I don't have another sauce.
I wasn't sure there was
that I'm looking at. Like I'm
like marinades in the pipeline or
no, we're not. See, the reason why we're doing vinegar-based sauces is because it's a really low level of entry and they're simple to do. Like one of the reasons why I'm doing seasoning is because it's about the easiest damn thing you could make. Like there's no cooking, there's no pasteurization, there's no making it's easy. And that was also one of the reasons why we did it, because I was like, I just can't do a food thing that's complicated and hard. I'll kill myself or I'll kill somebody else. Yeah. I was like, I can't do it.
Don't do that, you know.
I don't want to write. I was like, we got to keep it simple and we got to just do this. And so there is that the creative part of me, there is this shiny object thing. We could make a bunch of different sauces, and it's
right.
But I don't need that. That is a distraction from the needing to learn these other things. Yeah. It's like that's the easy way out. Another sauce isn't going to help me figure out Google.
Right.
Another sauce isn't going to make 10,000 people come to my website.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if somebody if some big influencer picked it up and was like, oh my God, I love this. Maybe that would happen, but they would have done it with any other sauces. They would have, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it's not a new one that's going to make that happen. So,
well, and then I wonder, are there any like sweet seasoning blends coming?
Yes, there is. So there's one that's got, when we released that book during the holiday season, it was called a Lucky 5 Spice. So it was allspice, cinnamon, clove, ginger, and a little bit of chipotle ground up. And so that we'll probably re-release that.
I want that in brownies.
It's awesome in brownies.
That's what I want.
It's awesome. And like, even if it's sprinkled on top of like vanilla ice cream.
Or just like in a blondie with like a lot of butter in it. Like, oh
yeah, do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's come back and have an episode where we do the sweet things with the seasoning.
Yeah, totally.
I think I'm in the mood for sweet stuff today. I don't know why.
Because it's good.
It's good. Because it's delicious.
So I saw this. I can't remember where I saw it, but it's like a Ina Garden thing.
Sure.
And it's like somewhere between a chocolate pudding and a brownie, and a scoopable brownie thing. Yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, that's like perfect. That's like
I think it's Norwegian or Scandinavian, this cake, but they had been calling it like a dunkable brownie or like a spoonable brownie or something like that. But I think it has to do, it's kind of like flourless chocolate cake, but without the ganache component.
But it's got flour in it though.
Yeah, but I mean like the texture. But I mean like,
well, I'll put my spoon in it.
Yeah, but it has like that shell on top and is kind of like gooey in the middle. And I think it has to do with, whatever is in it. But I've seen it on
make it right now.
Social media. Yeah.
I'm going to do it right now.
I've seen it on social media. And, it looks amazing.
I know. It looks fun.
Yeah.
All I know is that tomorrow's Taco Tuesday, and I have this seasoning of Taco Tuesday that's going to be used even more tomorrow. And so I will be doing it. But I will also tag you on my YouTube channel as well. So that
do it.
Yeah.
And I'll come in like cheer you on.
I'm not that technologically advanced in YouTube. All I know is you make a YouTube video, you tag people, and I'm figuring that one out as I go. And people, for some reason, are watching my videos. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
I'll give it a couple thumbs up. Yeah,
people listen to this.
People don't watch my videos, man.
Like, it's funny because my friends make fun of me. They're like, "Hey, welcome back to the kitchen." Thumbs up and all sorts of stuff. And it's like, I don't know. I'm not very gimmicky, but I know how to make some decent food. So I'm excited to use this seasoning. I really am.
Cool. It's decent. Your food is decent.
Oh, yeah. No, wait,
what?
It's edible. That's what's most important. It's edible.
Don't sell yourself short.
It's edible.
Edible's a really good place to start, though.
I think I'm finally getting to the point where I can like talk trash back to people who give me negative comments. I'm just like,
you know what?
Yeah.
Negative comments are an indicator that you're doing something
right. Yeah.
Because there's people out there that just want to, they don't even really have an opinion. Their opinion is just be negative about what you're doing. It's not even relevant.
Right.
It's like that. I don't think it has anything to do with you.
Yeah.
It's just, you were there, you had views, you had people commenting. They don't like it. They're mad. They don't want you to have success. They don't want you to be happy because they're not happy and they don't have success.
Someone put, let's see. So I did like sous vide chicken wings, and of course with chicken wings, what is the number one condiment dipping sauce to go with chicken wings?
Ketchup. I'm just kidding.
Wait a minute.
It's blue cheese dressing, I think, or ranch.
I was going to say ranch, but I mean blue cheese is pretty damn good.
Podcast, but that's it.
But someone was like, anyone that suggests eating wings with ranch dressing has no credibility. I'm like, this is my channel. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. I'm sorry that you eat boring wings. Yeah, and so I told that to a coworker. Really? And he goes, fun fact, ranch dressing is the number one condiment to go with wings in the country. And I'm like, damn, I wish I would have thought of that. But I'm finally getting to the point where it's just like, I don't need your bullshit. Like,
or you can just say thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your input.
Thank you for the feedback.
Negative
feedback. I love your chicken wing. What did he put on it? I mean, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What was the thing that they suggested?
They
didn't
They
suggest
just
anything.
smashed.
They didn't suggest a better option. Like if you're gonna cut down ranch dressing for your wing, you need to
You're
come
gonna piss
back
off
with
a
like
lot of people in the process.
Slamma-jamma.
Yeah. Shout out to I don't remember the guy's name, dickhead. Yeah.
Let's find him. Let's go harass him. Let's find his channel. And guess what? He didn't have a channel either.
Right. Probably.
Right?
Not.
He doesn't post anything, but he's an expert.
Yeah.
Totally.
Whatever.
But
I
still,
have to tell you. Go ahead.
tell us. No, you tell us.
No, it's okay. It was a little bit of a segue. It's unrelated to YouTube, but it's okay.
I was just gonna say I love bringing people up. Like that's the good stuff. Good people who bring up other good people. It's a good time. And then you get to experience different foods, new seasonings. I'm telling you, it's good. It's good to be good.
It's good to be good. It's good to do things right.
Good to be kind.
And it's good to be kind too. That's
heck yeah. What was your segue, Melissa? I apologize for being rude.
Oh, no, you weren't being rude. I kind of felt like there was a natural pause and I was like, oh, nope, I misread that. I was just going to tell you guys this fun story about a guy we got as an intern from culinary school who fancied himself a chef. And I think that you'll both really appreciate this.
Oh no.
It's so good. On his first day, I asked him to melt 2 pounds of butter. And I look across the kitchen and there's like butter running out the front door of the microwave. And I'm like, what is happening? He just put him in there with a wrapper on, you guys. He just put him right on the plate. I was like, you could clock out.
Yeah.
We're good, homie. I was like, you can go, chef. It's all right.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
Like what the
You gotta
hell?
learn, I guess. You start somewhere, okay?
Dead
You do okay,
serious.
right. You do have to start somewhere, but like that's the kind of thing that that's what makes chefs crazy. Like real people that cook, like that makes people crazy. So
yeah,
true.
You
he's
just
like, I'm a chef. I'm like, you
I think
getting $12 an hour and you graduated a month ago. Like, no.
Yeah. It's like my famous fish and chip story, Melissa's heard this a million times, but when I was in hotel restaurants, I worked with the guy who was like, I'll cook all y'all. And when it came to fish and chips, he got frozen fish, put it straight into the fryer without any kind of seasoning, batter, frozen. And then he puts like potato chips with it. And it's like,
Chips.
bro, this is why
Actual
I
chips.
don't know. I don't know nothing. Don't know nothing. All I can do is learn and be better.
Man, this is hurting my brain.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore. I was gonna hurt somebody. I probably wasn't gonna hurt somebody, but I was definitely just like, I can't.
You just over it. There just comes a point. We had this other gal.
That's when hot pans fly across the kitchen,
We had this other gal that had joined a team, and she was the same type of deal as an intern. She ended up being the last one we hired because we were over it. But the old ovens, right, with the dial, and so it would be like, it wasn't like digital or anything like that, so the timer would go off.
Oh my gosh!
I'm trying to think of a nice word. Person would go over to the oven I was going to be like, this bitch used to walk over to the oven when things were done, and she would stand in front of the oven while the timer was still buzzing, and she'd be like, it's ready. It's ready. It's ready.
What do you mean?
It's ready. She would just scream. She'd be like, it's ready. It's ready. And finally I walked her. I was like, turn it off.
And get it out. Then it's done. If it's ready, get it.
I'd be the type who'd be like, what's ready?
So I have told this story like countless times to different places where I've worked over the years, and it's become a full-on bit, and it's my favorite. Anytime a timer goes off in the kitchen, there's 8 people. It's ready.
I'm gonna do that tomorrow,
dude. It's so good.
There's a timer. Where's the timer?
Next video.
It's ready.
And everybody's gonna look. Yes, I can do it at home, and everybody's gonna be like, "What are you?"
It is the best. I was on a Zoom call the other day, but I was like just one room over from the kitchen, and I could hear the combi like behind the wall, and it was like beep 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 beep, and I heard 3 line cooks go, "It's ready."
You knew. You knew it was coming.
Yes,
you was there. You were ready for it.
Let's go. I was like, turn the camera off real quick and walked in the kitchen. I was like, let's go, guys. I've taught you well. I was like, if you learn nothing else, like we have a comedic.
At least she knew it was right. She knew it was ready though.
And I think like I'm like, okay, well, I'll just hire the timer then. Like we don't have to pay the time. Like we'll just get a timer. Like, I don't know, dude.
Oh man,
absolutely insane. That was
I
was a wild day, man.
I pushed all that stuff out of my head. I don't even have it. I can't even think of any like stories like that. Like it's all compressed. It's all like pushed way down.
Shove it all down, and then you put
if I let it out,
on top.
I might go crazy.
See, there's so many that this would turn into like a 4 or 5 hour episode. You know.
The things you see like coming up in the industry are absolutely insane. Do you have any fond memories though of your time in the kitchens?
I think I don't know. It was weird. It was like I love cooking. Like I love making stuff that tastes good. I really enjoy that part of it. I really enjoy that like moment. But it's like all the other stuff just ruined it. Like it just took the just for me, it took the joy out of it. And it was like there wasn't, and I didn't see a way through it. I didn't see a way to get to where, like, what does this look like a year from now? Where does this look like 2 years from now? What is this? How do I get to that? What am I doing? Like, why am I here? Like, there was a lot of that stuff. Like, I didn't know what I was doing.
Crisis.
I was having existential crisis. Yes.
Yeah.
And so it's okay. You know, it was okay. It's good. I mean, right. It's like, I'm here now. Mm-hmm. So like, whatever. Like the past is the past. Like you can't do anything about it, you know?
Yeah.
I think the majority, I don't think every bad thing that happens has to have a reason for it to happen, but I think that most of what we go through is useful. I'll put it that way. I think experiences are useful.
Right. It like you learn something. There is definitely a learning element to painful experiences.
Yeah.
For sure.
If it's a bad mistake, you just make sure you never do it again.
Yeah, don't
just
do that.
Like go back into a restaurant kitchen. Yeah, it was weird. But I ended up working at this, like, kind of the moment I realized like I didn't want to do it anymore was I was at I'm not going to name the place, and I'm not going to drop names. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. But it was at a restaurant in Napa Valley, and it was a place where they had, like, it was a great chef that was doing it, and they had everything, and they had this awesome like wine list, and it was like I met all kinds of famous people, and
those are really hard places to work sometimes.
And so like the thing was that there was lots of wine, because there was lots of really expensive bottles of wine that weren't getting finished.
Yep.
And there's a lot of people drinking that stuff.
Yep.
And it was just like, I was just sitting there going like, and that's like, when I talk about the same cast of characters everywhere, it was like, what the heck, man? Like, this was like, I was hoping for something more professional. I was hoping for something more like together. And it was still just like, let's get drunk. Let's just get drunk at work at the end of the shift. And it's like, what? I was like, I was disappointed. And the chef was mad and angry. And I was like, this guy has everything. They got awesome clients. He can get whatever kind of food he wants. They have a farm that like grows stuff. Like, you know, the whole thing. He had the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's still miserable. And it was just, it was kind of like, I don't want this. This is not what I want. Now, I'm not saying I'm not saying every kitchen's like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I have a feeling like there's some kitchens that are pretty awesome to work in. I think there's some places that are not like that, but
Sure.
more often than not, they are kind of like that.
The people that I've brought up behind me and like under me, I always tell them that food is easy and people are hard. Like cooking's super easy. People are hard. Like
especially in that environment.
Just getting along with people, tolerating, you know, compromising, agreeing, like seeing eye to eye, you know, like disciplining people, holding people account. People are hard. The food part is easy. That's the easy part. It's the people, man. Like,
yeah.
And you need them to run the business, but it's hard and it sucks a lot sometimes, you know?
Right.
So it is.
And sometimes it's wonderful. And sometimes it's like you have these great moments and yeah.
100%. I have often thought I wanted to start some sort of cottage industry. I thought maybe there was one time in my life where I was going to make all this amazing granola and I was going to start a granola business and it was going to have all these fun food pun names on it.
Do it.
Food puns. I don't know. I don't think I have granola bills. I think I need to work for somebody else bills. So for now.
Right. Well, a lot of people like the way I've noticed a lot of these people that do it, like the great thing about a farmer's market is that you kind of have this built-in, if you have a good product and you're personable and you have a way to like present it, you have a whole system, like you kind of have a built-in clientele.
Well, it's really great because you become a part of the community. You're not a nameless building. You're not a faceless corporation. You're in it.
You're in it, right? And you get like access to all this awesome, like I get to get awesome food, get trade seasoning for like awesome cheese and awesome produce and awesome meats and like great fresh bread.
When you started this during COVID, you had no idea what the bartering possibilities were.
I didn't have, that wasn't it. I was just trying to find some, that's just been the like icing on the cake, the cherry on top or whatever.
Yeah.
It's been good. It's been awesome. Like and so I get to be creative and like, and going back to that thing about like when people give me feedback on what they use the seasoning for, like I just get all this great cooking input and ideas and ingredients that I would never have imagined.
Yeah.
That I didn't have before. Like it's almost like I'm learning more about food now than I was when I was working in kitchens, because like kitchens are really focused on a specific thing.
Yeah.
And like now I'm going like, there's so much, like it's just it's different. I have a different perspective. Soliciting
every single person's input in the kitchen is a surefire way not to move forward with a solution for anything. Right.
Right. Like, you have to, I'm in charge. Shut up.
Like nobody asked you, or, you know, I don't like that because I don't like lemon zest. Well, cool. It doesn't.
Talking about this is a waste of time.
Right.
Just even like discussing it is worthless.
And so, now you're in a different situation where it's like, it is beneficial for you to hear all of this feedback. Right. So
it is beneficial. It's totally beneficial.
I love that. It really sounds like you found your niche.
I have. And I've also, it's been an interesting, it's been fun. I'm having fun with food.
That's what it's all about, man.
Like, it's really cool. Like, that's what's cool about it, right? And people go, you need to have a food truck. I'm like, shut up. And here's what I said. This is what I said. I said that if it was in support of the business and it wasn't for making money, yes.
Yeah.
Like if it was a way to, like, if we were doing like big food events or something, and like, but it wasn't about like having to be profitable and having to like here, you know, all that stress is this like, this is a marketing thing, then yes. So again, it's possible. You might see a lucky kid. You might see a jerk food truck somewhere one day, serving a million jerk chicken, using jerk seasoning a million different ways. It could happen.
I just think it's just jerk wings. You don't need anything else. I don't know.
Could be. No, man, we got to have silly stuff in there. You got to put Fruit Loops on it or something.
Hey, I went to this place in Cleveland that put Fruit Loops on hot dogs, and I didn't hate it. It was really good.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes stuff just tastes good.
It was good. I can't explain it, but it was fun and whimsical, and it felt wrong, and also great. You know, it was good.
Cereal on hot dogs.
It was this place called Happy Dog, and you got like a golf card, like a golf scorecard, and like a little pencil, and there was like 800 toppings you could ask for. So I think the dog that I got was
so it's like a build your own
like
wild man hot dog.
Yeah, right. So I think one of the dogs that I got was like fried egg, hot Cheetos, Fruit Loops, chili. I don't remember what else.
Damn.
It was delicious. It was so good.
You need to have those
Are
guys
you sure
on
you're
here.
not on that wacky
You need to have
tobacco?
those guys that make that hot dog place on here and talk about where did they get to that place.
So it's completely BYO, but everybody was like, "You got to put Fruit Loops." That's the thing. I was like, they were like, "That's the move." I was like, "That's what move?"
What? Like, don't
What?
tell me that's the move. Like, I'm gonna move if you tell me that.
I'm gonna move that way. I'm gonna move on. We're gonna move on from this conversation. All right,
my
so
goodness.
we've had an amazing time talking to you tonight, Chef.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
yeah.
This has been incredible. I can't wait. So I'm gonna go buy all the things, and I've already used up 2 of the packets that you sent. So super duper excited. I think I will do a cookbook giveaway for one of our listeners.
Can I say something?
And of course you can.
Can I say free shipping on your first order and free
Amazing.
shipping on orders over 30. And then if you get the bestsellers bundle, you get $10 off of it your first order.
Oh, okay.
So those are like encouraging you to
Think
go. And
about
the
how
bestseller
much you're
bundle is
saving
like
people.
Sign me up.
is Greek Out,
Wait.
the Black Label, Taco Tuesday, and Bulgasari.
Yeah.
And you kind of get a bunch of different flavors in that.
Sign me up. Sign
Heck
me
yeah.
up. I've been in the mood for Euros, so I'm on it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Do it. All right. So on the website, where do I find the article? Where's the link to
The article search. So just Google it. Just Google
Yeah.
Lucky
Science of the
Cajun,
Sizzle.
Science of the Sizzle, and we're just talking about. You know, we're kind of getting a little angry about it. I'm getting to the point where I'm angry about this. Like, I don't have millions of dollars to control the flow of traffic on Google to like, here's what the quality is about, seasoning thing is about. Like, that's not me. So I'm counting on people that care about food and care about taste to realize that, like, just them searching that and just them reading that, like, helps not only me, it also helps them because they learn something. It also helps people that need to find something like what we have that doesn't have any sugar, doesn't have any gluten, it doesn't have any corn, it doesn't have any soy, it doesn't have any titanium dioxide, all that stuff.
And I really appreciate how natural it is. I'm not like a label stickler. There are some places where I appreciate chemicals because they well preserve me and they make things taste good sometimes, but I think there's also places where they don't belong, and I agree. So
I don't need them.
Yeah. So more power to you.
Cool.
So yeah. Hey, this was incredible. Everybody, please go check out the Lucky Cajun. We will tag you in all the socials. We will steer our listeners toward all the things. What are you cooking this week? Tell us.
Okay, so remember those 4 seasonings?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to do some like kind of product photo kind of stuff with it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to use. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm like today was like dive into the Google-ness of my business, and then later in this week is gonna be a little bit of what are we gonna cook? Like, what am I gonna put on the page? Because it's. Okay, it's a food photo, so it's like it has to have like contrast in it. Like it does. You have to have like different colors and different things, and it just can't be.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to have some stuff in this situation. So I just need to sit and like mess with it.
All right. Well,
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, best
I know
of
I'll eat
luck
some
with that.
eggs. I'll eat some eggs and potatoes and toast. I love that. That's like
Okay.
That's like my favorite dish.
Let's go. How do you like your eggs?
sunny side up
Mm.
with some toast,
And you
and then
dip
like
it in the
some
yolks.
roasted potatoes and then hot sauce.
Oh, all right then.
Nice.
I'm not mad at it. Steve, what are you cooking this week?
Tomorrow, because it's Taco Tuesday, we'll be making something taco. I don't know yet. I've done all sorts of stuff. Like it's like chicken tacos. I've done a ton of different beef ones, lamb tacos. I think I might go vegetarian. Sweet
Hey.
potato, avocado. I don't know.
All
We'll
right.
figure it out.
Nice.
We'll throw darts at a board and
Amazing.
whatever lands.
Whatever sticks. Love it.
Yeah.
Love
What about
it.
you?
Chicken and lentil meatballs with a red coconut curry sauce and roasted sweet potatoes. That's what's on the menu for the next couple days.
Sweet.
So some
Awesome, fun.
ginger, jalapenos in there, mirepoix. Yeah, excited. So gluten-free by accident, like because I just don't have any binder in the house. So I was like, what can I use to put in? Oh, I have leftover curried lentils. Well, that'll bind a meatball. I was like, we're good. We'll do this.
Right.
So I got to grab some cilantro or maybe some basil. I haven't decided which curry country
You
I
can do
want to
both.
steer toward. I could do both. It's crying out for something green and fresh. It might end up being spinach, to be honest. So like or green beans or something like that. But it's gonna be amazing. Right now the house smells like jalapenos and ginger, which is not terrible. So
No, it's not terrible.
yeah. Well, hey, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for talking to us today. Wish you the best of luck with all future product launches, and you have earned 2 lifetime customers and hopefully many more
Awesome.
to
Thank
follow. So you were an amazing guest, but right now we got to go. So I'm Melissa for Steve and for Blackwell. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.